So I want to make my husband some fish and chips, so that's what we're gonna do today. While I let the frozen fish thaw out, I'm just gonna tidy up the kitchen a little bit because it's a little bit dirty. So let's start with the dishes. So while we're waiting for the fish to defrost, I'm gonna make the chips part, which are gonna be some baked French fries, I guess. Before we peel, I'm actually gonna get my cutting board out and also this plastic bowl, fill it with some cold water. Also just gonna take a little knife to cut the potato, and I'll be right back and get some gloves because I hate when things get under my nails. So I also just found the sweet potato, so I'm probably also gonna do some sweet potato fries too. Can't believe it's almost Christmas. Did you guys do anything special for Thanksgiving? Before you say anything, I know this isn't your typical fish and chips, but whatever. Does anybody know why sweet potatoes have a more like woody texture than normal potatoes? But yeah, don't forget to preheat your oven to 350. This looks like a banana. So now that we have all our potatoes, we're gonna make sure we wash off the starch. And the reason I like to use this is because I can just pull this off for this to drain. So I'm gonna go do that in the sink. So I'm just gonna drain this water out and then kind of wash away any starch. So we're gonna dry these potatoes super well. That's why I love this thing, because I can just grab this without the bowl and lay them out. One of my favorite parts of working at Chick-fil-A was we'd have meetings on our Sundays off sometimes, and if there was any leftover like fruit cups or yogurt parfaits, I don't know if they still have those, but we could take those home, so that was really cool. Now we're gonna put them back in the bowl so we can season them and get them ready to bake, because these take about 30 to 40 minutes to bake. So these are the spices I'm using. I'm just gonna put the tiniest little spray of oil, a little bit of oregano, just a tiny bit, like that, that's it. And black pepper, a lot of this, okay? And then garlic powder. The garlic powder from Costco is elite. I would say most things from Costco are elite compared to anywhere else. This is just onion powder from Costco. And then some kosher salt, a nice good amount. This is why I'm wearing the gloves, because now you're gonna mix it together. I hate the feeling of like spices getting stuck under your nail. So I'm gonna mix this really well. Seasoned fries, just like that. Okay, so we're just gonna lay it out so that none of them are on top of each other, so it's just even surface. So we're just gonna pop these into the oven on the top tray. Not the very top, but can anybody tell me what these are? So the potatoes or the fries are now done, so I'm just gonna take them out and show you what they look like. This is what they look like. Does anybody else feel like almost anxiety, like when they try to put a glove on it, it doesn't go on right away? So this is the fish. We're gonna dry this the same way that we did with the potatoes, and we're gonna start seasoning them and frying it up. So we're gonna use just a non-stick skillet, and we're gonna heat up some oil, just about that much. We're just gonna dry off all the fish. Just gonna cut the fish into thirds, kind of like we did with the potato, just so we have smaller pieces. Now we're gonna lay out all the pieces of fish evenly, because we're gonna season it on the board. Perfect. So for seasoning, this one's gonna be a lot lighter. I'm gonna go grab another glove, I'll be right back. So we're gonna start off with some kosher salt, just like we did for the potatoes. Black pepper. If you season from up high, it's more even. So that's how I do it. Just a little bit of garlic, because I notice it kind of burns. So I'm just gonna do a very light amount. Okay, so this is what it should look like. It could look different based on the spices that you added. Just gonna add it and press down. Add it and press down. And then we're gonna do this in about 3 batches, and once that's done, I'll come back. But for now, when this is done, just put it on a plate with a paper towel on it to kind of drain the oil, and I'll be right back. So I'm a big fan of the fish flavor itself coming through, so I don't like to season my fish too much, as you saw. But yesterday, my husband made some onion encrusted fish. It was so good. That was a 10 out of 10. Maybe I'll tell him to come on here and do a recipe for that. Also, Taster's Choice from Costco, elite. It smells so good in here. What is that right there? Is my kitchen floor dirty? Oh. Do you guys like sweeping? Sweeping is one of my favorite things to do because it's so satisfying. Because you push everything out of view of the camera. It's clean now. Drop some tissue down just like that. And then we're just gonna put it on here. The fish is falling apart. This looks so good. Okay, I'm gonna try one of these sweet potato fries. Ooh, really good. So I'm gonna rinse this pan because it got a little too much burnt stuff on it. Try a little peas, just a little. It's really good. The black pepper is so spicy. 1 tablespoon, and put it into here and melt it around the pan here. So obviously this isn't like real authentic fish and chips, but this is fish with a potato side, so I guess I should call it that maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and plate up my husband's meal, and just gonna put some pieces of fish and chips on here. So that's what it looks like. And the reason I'm serving so much is because my husband is 6'5", so he needs to eat a little bit more. So, and I'm gonna get some hot sauce for him too. And then just put some hot sauce all around the plate and a little bit on each fish bite. He likes spice, so it's okay. And for a pop of color, I'm gonna put some orange zest. So this is what it looks like, and that's how you make the best fish and chips. Beautiful.